Hi everyone, it's Maggie, and I'm here to do a flip through of my latest Altered Junk journal. And this is a foundation journal that I got from Patty Lang, and her link to her channel is in the description box. And I just finished altering it, and it's taken me a while, and I do like how it came out. This is the second one of Patty's that I've altered from one of her foundation journals. And so let me untie it. It's tied with seam binding. And this is the front cover and the back cover. The trim and the flower applique trim, Patty had already put on the journal. What I did was I added this Chinese silk piece here and then the flower trim around it. That's all I had to do to the front of the journal. And then you open it up, and it's a soft cover journal, like a fabric cover journal. And so I left this page the way it is. It's all tea dyed, and I love this material. It's very textury. I'm not sure what it is. But anyways, this is the first page, and it's I'm not sure what this paper is. It's almost like a parchment paper. And I added this lace trim here. And this was, the background was already on there. She had stitched that on. So I added this pocket, and most of the digital pieces that I used in the book are from Tracy Fox, and they're from different kits. And so I added this pocket and this little flower piece here. And then here's a tag from one of Tracy's kits, and I just left that blank. And then you turn it over, and here's that where this piece was here. This is the actual trim that I used. And then there's another tag that just goes in here. And this is a piece I added. I used a lot of scrap pieces too of pattern paper, and I added this stamp, a pen stamp from LaBlanche. And then here's a pocket I made, and here's a couple more tags, and the backs can all be journaled on. And then this page here, I added this trim to the end, and then I added this piece here on the side. And then here's a envelope pocket that I made from some pattern paper. And then this is a tag that I made using one of Tracy's tags. And then I added, all of this is from different things of Tracy's. And it'd probably be easier if I just say, if I did add something different from I don't think I did use anybody else's digital, so I won't keep saying Tracy, but if it ends up being the case, then I'll let you know if it's a different digital. So anyways, I added these pieces here, and then the journal on the top. And then on the back, you can write in there. And I added a ticket just for a pullout, because these envelope pockets I made, I don't know why, but they're kind of tight, and it must be the way I made them. So they're a little hard to hard to get it back in. I'm not sure. Okay, that's why. Okay, so then there's this page. I added this picture, and then on some of the pages I did add some words and some phrases, like There is beauty in simplicity. Be amazed. And here's a background piece of pattern paper. Okay, here's another pocket. And here's a little envelope that I put in just a little journaling card that fit in the envelope. And I added some stamping. Well, actually, this isn't stamping. This is, oh my gosh. Every time I do a video at night, it's like I lose some brain cells or something. It was a template, and I used ink for the numbers. It'll come to me in a few minutes. So then there's some pages I did have to leave blank, though I couldn't fill up everything. And then here's a glassine bag and this flower piece. And then I did use some graphic 45 pieces as like tags, and on the back you can write on them, and they fit the theme. It's mostly flowers and stuff like that. And then these pages I left as is. And then here's like a lunch bag, and I added this trim, and I added another one of those floral papers. And then inside there's some more graphic 45 because I just think they went with the theme of the book. There's birds and flowers, and on the back you can journal. And then here's lace on the other side, and I added this piece of ephemera here. And then here's a photo or an image. Live each day with grace and authenticity. And again, just, some background papers that I had. And then every few papers I left blank. And then here's a wide lace that I used as a pocket. And here's one of those seed packets that I turned into a pocket with a tag that I had done on a previous video. And then you open it up, and I put a couple of more of the smaller tags, one of Tracy's lines. And then I did leave this blank. And then here's some more. And then here's another tuck spot that I made. And some of it you've seen because I did work on this in a couple other videos just to show you what I was doing. And this is a tag that I altered and added this piece up here to make it easier to go in and out of. And then on this side, here's another one. The only thing I did was I added this to the top because there really wasn't anything besides just distressing around the edges to do on this. So there's another pocket. And then here's another pocket, and I added some pieces to that. And here's one of the envelopes from the line and an ephemera piece. And then here's another pocket with a tag, and just using some scrap papers. And here's one of these like note cards. I added this piece here to it, and then you can either put photos in there, you could do some journaling. And then I just added this piece from one of the paper lines I have. All the paper lines I have, though, are really old. They're, at least 8 to 10 years old. Here I put a piece of, piece of lace here, another piece of lace here, another image. Everything about you is original. And then just, pieces of scraps. And then these are blank. And then this I added a book page, and then an image piece there. You open up this, these 2 pages of belly bands. This is the middle of the book, the very middle. And I use this lace to make a belly band, and I added this image there. And then here's another envelope from one of the digital lines, and I added a couple of tags in there. And I had altered this a while back on one of my videos, and I used this lace for a belly band there. And then here's another image, and it says, the world is a book. I like how that come out. I liked using the images. And then these are scraps and some lace, and it says everyday life. And then this is just a paper die cut, and I inked it and then added the wood glue. I got that idea from Laurel, and I just love how it does make it look like it's a piece of wood, but it isn't. It's just a piece of paper. And then here I left this one blank to put like a photo or something on there. You can't do every page, or it would just be, and this book is thick, but I just couldn't make it any thicker. So here's another piece of like parchment, and I stamped this light on there and that's a LeBlanc stamp. Leave a little sparkle wherever you go. And I love this image. This is not a digital image though. I think this image Michelle Scott sent me. And then here's another die cut that I used the wood glue on, and it's a paper die cut. And then just pieces from, some scrap paper I had, and a piece of lace on the bottom. Left this one blank. I love this here. And then here's a larger pocket and a larger envelope and some more tags. And then I added this here to it. And then here's another one of those note cards. Oh, and what did I do? Oh, I missed this one. This is another note card that I altered. And then here's another one. And I altered that one too. And then here's the last frame I had. I had the 3 different die cut frames, and it just fit this image perfectly. Hold on tight to your dreams. And I really love how that came out. And then here's another little pocket with another little envelope and some little journaling cards. I just love Tracy's papers. I can use any line and they all fit together. And then here's just extra pages that can be journaled on or altered in some way. And then the last page is a pocket that I've made out of some scrap paper, and this is part of one of the lines and a couple of tags in there. And this is a blanche stamp on the end there. And that's it. That is my latest altered journal. And I just find that getting the foundation journals and then being able to just make them your own, that really works for me, especially Patty's foundation journals, because with my hands I really have a hard time doing things, and it just makes it that much easier. So if you like, leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and hopefully I'll be back again soon with another project share. Bye for now.